All right, shalom, shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And, I really wanted to just make a quick video, man. A little one that's edifying, straight to the point. Excuse me, a little bit of indigestion. But yeah, just doing a quick video on the word decide. I was on Instagram the other day, or today actually, and I came across this lady. She was going into the etymology of the word decide, and I felt that it was definitely something edifying that, I can tie into the scriptures. So Lord willing, this is edifying, and keeps these scriptures circulating in your mind. So just going into the word decide and, my spiritual 2 cents on how that relates to the scriptures. So before I get the word, I got a quick precept. Ephesians 4:22, it says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Right, so I'm gonna come back to that. Just wanted to get a scripture out though. But put off. Let's focus on that word, on that section that ye put off, right? Concerning the former conversation. We know conversation mean, with conduct, how you conduct yourself. The old man, and we know that old man is pretty much your mind before you came into this truth. That was the old you, the you that didn't have this wisdom, didn't have this breath of life. That was the old man, all right, the carnal you. And now it says, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. So I'm gonna tie in that word decide to that scripture there and a couple other scriptures. All right, so in doing that, I'm gonna get the definition of decide. I'm gonna get the etymology of it. All right, so this etymology online, decide, right? It's the late 14th century. It says to settle a dispute, determine. It says to settle a dispute, determine a controversy. From Old French decider, from Latin to decide, to determine. Now this is the part that I want. It says, and it's breaking down the word. All right, it says literally to cut off, right? It says from D, which means off. All right, so D means off, okay? And then it says plus kadir, to cut. All right, so D means off, and then the side part, that's the kadir, or sadir, saying it the best I can, is from Latin, which means to cut or to strike. So the word decide literally breaks down into D meaning off, and then the side meaning to cut or to strike. So it means to cut off or to strike off, right? Pretty much meaning to kill off. That's what the word decide means. And that's what, I was watching, like I said, a video on Instagram, and the lady was breaking it down, and that's what she said. She said the word decide pretty means to kill off or to cut off, and I was just fact checking that, and that's how I came to this topic, right? And I think that that's a heavy point to me. The word decide, right, just broke it down, means to kill off or to cut off. And the reason I'm saying to kill off, right, because it says to cut or to strike. Now it said to strike, right? And the word is decide. So when you go into the word side by itself, right, it's decide. So when you go right here for the word side, it says it's a word forming element meaning killer, right? From French side, from Latin sida, cut, cutter, killer, slayer. Okay. So when you even go deeper into it, the word decide straight up means to kill off. All right. The word D, like we said, off, and side goes back to the Latin sida, which is a word forming element, sida, which means cutter, killer. So when you put decide together, literally it means to kill off, right? To kill off. Even when you go into the word kill, what does kill say? Briefly on here, right? It says to strike. And then going back to decide, what does it say? It says to cut, from pi root KID, to strike. So the word decide literally means to kill off. That's what the word means, to kill off. So, you know, I was, how am I tying this to the scriptures? Well, let's go back to Ephesians 4:22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. So where does that word to kill off, decide, come in here? It says that ye put off, right? Remember, what does decide break down to? To cut off, okay? To kill off. So you have to, let's replace the words a little bit. It says that ye put off, or what? That ye cut off. You kill off. That ye kill off concerning the former conversation, the old man. Okay? So you have to kill off the old you. That's really what it's saying. You have to make the decision. You have to decide. You have to kill off the old you. All right? Again, Ephesians 4:22, that ye put off. All right? Or what? Now that we're going deeper into the words here, that ye kill off concerning the former conversation, the old man. So you have to kill off the old you. And then it says conversation, meaning what? With conduct. So you have to kill off all the old ways that you used to conduct yourself that are negative, right? And that's something that we have to continuously do in this truth. You know, we got to continuously refresh ourselves, you know, in the proper ways of how to be and how to conduct ourselves. All right. So we have to make that decision. We have to decide, man. You got to decide. And to decide is to kill off. You have to kill off the old you. You have to firmly make the decision, man. You know, you can't have one foot in the door and one foot out the door. You have to completely kill off that other choice. Because also that word, what? It says meaning to make up one's mind. So you got to make up your mind. And you have to kill off the former conversation, the old man. So killing off the old man is deciding to choose the new man, which is renewed, what? Like the scriptures say, which is, well, let me just keep reading, right? It says, verse 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. So us in this truth, we have to, you know, it's a constant battle. It's not a one and done. You know, it's not a one and done. That old man, right? Meaning your mind before you were in this truth, and the ways that you conducted yourself before you were in this truth, that those versions of you will always try to come back. You know, they'll always try to resurface. You know, the old way you used to think, the old way you used to conduct yourself, right? And that doesn't mean that every single way that you used to think and conduct yourself was wrong. But it's saying the worldly carnal parts of your old self, those will always try to resurface. But you have to make the decision. You have to decide in that moment what you're going to kill off. All right. Are you going to kill off the old man, or are you going to kill off the new man? Right. You have to kill off the old man by choosing the new man. All right. And vice versa. If you were to choose the old man, then that's like you killing off the new man. So we have to have resolution to make the firm decision to kill off the old man permanently, man, and continuously. You know, it's a constant battle, you know, the old you versus the new you. And what is the new you is what? Is verse 24. That you put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. Right? So the new you is created in righteousness and true holiness. Meaning what? The new you is your new mind. You have a spiritual mind. All right. And you've been made new, because now what? You got the names Yahweh, you got the name Yahweh Shai. So you got the true names Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. You have faith in those names, And now you have the proper way of how to be and conduct yourself, which is in a holy manner, according to what the scriptures say how to be. And that word holy means separate. So now we really know how to live. We really know what is true righteousness, what is true wickedness. So now we know how to conduct ourselves in our mind, how to think, and how to properly carry ourselves in this world. You know, how to be real men according to what the Lord deems to be a real man, and not this world. All right. So we have to continuously put on the new man, the new you that's been made new now that you've come into this ministry, now that you've come into this truth. You have to cut off, you have to decide to kill off the old you. You have to kill that nigga every day if you need to. Like I said, he's going to try to resurface. You'll find, and I speak to myself first and foremost, man. You know what I'm saying, certain ways you used to talk, you know, maybe you used to call, you know, in the world, I would call everybody a nigga. All right. And I used to call my friends a nigga, my brothers and sisters, you know, that's just how certain areas you grow up. This is how you talk, you know. But now when I'm around brothers, and really in general, I try not to use the word, you know. And like when I'm talking to a brother, you know, I used to slip up and accidentally say, "What's up, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, I checked myself on it. But that's just a small example of what the old man, you know, that's just a small example. But you have to kill that off. All right. So I'm not going to, yeah, man, it's not going to be a long video. I just wanted to make that quick point. Again, let me just reread these verses here. Ephesians 4:22. All right. That you put off. All right. That you decide. All right. That you kill off. Concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. So you have to continuously kill off the old man. You have to kill off the old you. You have to make the firm decision to no longer be your previous self. You have to kill off that old version of you. You have to decide, make a decision with firm resolution and kill off the old man and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. All right, so yeah, man, that was just a little bit on the word decide. Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakwadash, Shalom.